Well, good afternoon, basketball fans. It's almost evening, but it's still technically afternoon. Welcome to the Straub Gymnasium for Frontier Conference women's basketball. And today, the Montana Western Bulldogs are hosting the number 13th ranked University of Providence Argos. And Mike, the Argos beat Carroll College Saturday night. So, as they say in the big word department, formidable opponent.
That's right.
And how about starting lineups?
Well, for the University of Providence Argos, they are 5-2 in the Frontier Conference, and as Wally said, got a big win over Carroll College the other night. They are 14-6 overall and ranked number 13 in the NAIA rankings. Coach Bill Hemmelberg will start. Number 2, Monica Carter from Puyallup, Washington. Number 12, Ashley Maldonado from Sunnyside, Washington. Number 14, Colby Pipperton from Belt, Montana. 20, Maddie Dixon from Pomeroy, Washington. And number 31, Kiana Salavea from Vancouver, Washington. And this is Hemmelberg's 14th year at the helm of the Argos. For the Montana Western Bulldogs, who are 3-4 in the Frontier Conference, 11-9 overall. Coach Britt Cooper in her first year, she's going to start number 3, Kyla Momberg from Box Elder, Montana. Number 5, Maddie Moy from Kalispell, Montana. Number 12, Shani Mack from Three Forks, Montana. Number 21, Nellie Momberg from Box Elder, Montana. And number 24, the conference's leading scorer, Jordan Sweeney from Oakley, California.
And tonight's officials, the people that will keep the game under control: Tom Dwyer from Helena, Montana, Logan Snedeker from Alamosa, Colorado, and Tiara Sewell from Butte, Montana. That's our cast of characters. Let's play ball, right? And the Argos control the opening tip. These guys met a few weeks ago in Great Falls with the Argos winning. Three-point shot is up and no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by an Argo.
Little man-to-man defense for the Bulldogs as they come out, and notice that they doubled on the big post player as she went down into the low post. The Bulldogs doubled her, kicked it back out, and the three-point miss. That's what they have to do.
Did you happen to notice that we have another Maldonado on
the
roster?
Yeah.
That's her younger sister who transferred in from Santa Clara.
And I had a chance to talk to her, Emily, for a little bit before the ball game started.
Mighty fine basketball player.
Yeah.
Maddie Dixon scores first for the Argos. Took about a minute before a basket was scored. A couple of possessions by both teams. Oh, three-point attempt, no good by the Bulldogs. Boards cleaned away by the Argos. Carter brings it down, sets things up. Maldonado
she dribbled her off her foot. That was Carter.
Yeah. Was it off her foot or off the baseline? We've talked about that. We've seen some more of that this year than we have in a long time.
And she hurt her shooting hand. It looked like she was trying to pop her thumb back in. And I know how that goes.
Kyla Momberg inside, back outside to Sweeney. Sweeney makes a drive. Nice move to the basket by the senior. And we are tied at 2 apiece, just underway. Frontier Conference basketball. Oh, Jordan Sweeney did a nice job of tying up. You said that so good.
Oh, yeah.
Salavia,
I think.
Well, the pronunciation charts really help with the names with all. Nellie Momberg had a route to the basket but couldn't finish, and we remain tied at 2. 7:56 left to play first quarter. Stolen away by Momberg, and she slows up the. Beautiful pass. Wow. Wow.
And
Momberg.
so smart. She moved over here to the left, knowing that Maddie Moy was coming right down the middle of the lane. Took the defender with her. Moy was wide open.
Well, remember, Lindsay Woolley told us when he brought her in, she would be like having another coach on the floor, how she sees it. Oh, Sweeney with the block.
Just tipped that away slightly, didn't it? Yeah.
Sweeney stops at the free throw line and hits it.
And suddenly we have a timeout. Bill Hellberg didn't want that to get away from him.
So 6-2, Bulldogs on top of the Argos. 7:03 left in the first quarter. Back with more on the Bulldog Sports Network.
The UMW Department of Athletics is pleased to announce the launch of its new online store, umwbulldogshop.com, through a partnership with Advanced Online. It features more than 800 products ranging from clothing and other merchandise featuring the University of Montana Western Athletics branding marks. A portion of the proceeds from each item sold will benefit the UMW Athletic Department and its student athletes. And access to the shop can be found in the navigation section at the top of the umwbulldogs.com website titled Shop.
I haven't bought anything new Western in a while.
I haven't either.
It's not like I'm lacking
No.
stuff with Bulldog on it. Travis Gibson does a nice job at the bookstore too. And I've actually, on the website you just talked about, I bought myself a Western volleyball sweatshirt.
Oh.
Here come the Argos trailing 6-2.
Now a little matchup defense. And
another steal by the Bulldogs, this one by Shani Mack. And she'll bring the ball down across the timeline. Shani Mack lays it up but can't finish. That's three or four layups now that
the Bulldogs
that have had a clear path to the basket and haven't been able to convert. Argos on the attack, trying to, they've been kind of quiet and scoreless for a minute or so.
Now getting down to help, and nobody got down there. And that foul's gonna be on Kyla Momberg.
So Salavia steps to the free throw line. She averages 14 points a game, and she's the leading rebounder in the Frontier Conference at 11 boards.
Nice free throw motion.
So the Argos trim 3 off the Bulldog lead. It's now a 6-5 Montana Western lead. 6:15 left to play first quarter.
And
foul.
Yeah, Maddie Dixon, I believe.
So would she have played against the Momberg sisters, or because Belt is Class C. What is?
And Box Elder is Class C. So they met up for in the division.
So it's not the first time they've.
No, they've seen each other.
Well, actually, they were here last year too.
Boy, Nellie doesn't waste any time when she gets the ball. 1, 2, it's up.
And she makes both of them. Bulldogs lead is 3, 8-5.
Attacks that free throw line with some confidence.
And Argos working the ball around, trying to find something. Oh, almost stolen away by the Bulldogs. 3-point attempt out and no good. Maddie Moy with the rebound for the Bulldogs, quickly down court. Here comes Kyla Momberg. She gets a little opening underneath, and then she gets pressured and throws the ball out of bounds.
And knocks down the barrier for the dog pound.
Now the Argos did a good job.
Doubling down on the ball as it goes closer and closer to the basket in that low post. Isabella Lund in for the Bulldogs.
Miss Spitfire.
You know there's going to be some bodies on the floor.
We need is twin Spitfires between Isabella and Peyton. Is you think?
Twins, Lightning. Oh,
Lightning twins?
no.
We'll come up with one eventually. We'll have Brett do it, our producer. She can come up with a name for the two little blondes.
2 shots on that one. Called that one on Maddie Moy. That's her first, the Bulldogs' second.
5:03 remaining.
Talia Lee in for the Argos.
It looks like Ashley Maldonado shoots free throws like her sister Emily did. Gets them both.
And we're going to have another sub. In comes Cameron Cartwright from Pasco, Washington.
I think I can pick out Coach Himmelberg's recruiting center.
Yeah.
He's always excited. He seems to land the good ones.
Got a lot of Washington players. Stepped on somebody's foot there, I think.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, Isabella out of bounds. Yep.
That was some good hustle, though, on the part of the Bulldogs.
Now, the officials are trying to decide if the shot clock should be reset because the ball went off the rim, but when it was rebounded, it was touched out of bounds. So the ball, the shot clock goes back to 22, not to the 30.
You know, one of the officials was talking about that, Logan Snedeker. His wife plays basketball for Utah State.
And they
beat Nevada Reno last night. Kiki Davis in the lineup and grabs the rebound for the Bulldogs.
Davis is a true leaper. She blocks out. She's going to be a fine, fine rebounder. And look at this.
Nice move to the basket by Kiki Davis. Well, you remember after the Rocky game, she was frustrated with all her layup misses. She stayed after the men's game and just did layups. Oh, and Shani Mack comes and ties the ball up. And the possession arrow goes to
Providence.
Those colors like the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, block out.
Ball off the fingertips of Cameron Cartwright. She didn't think it went off her fingertips, but
6'1" sophomore from Pasco.
Say that high school 3 times in a row. Chawana, I believe. You know, Google's a wonderful thing. You can ask how to pronounce it, just about everything. Shani Mack attempts the layup, although I think she was more interested in drawing a foul.
And that is Lee's first foul, and it's the 3rd foul for the, no, I take that back, the 2nd for Providence.
Oh, Shani Mack doesn't miss very many free throws. See if we can get one. Oh, she missed them both. Unusual.
And the official just ran into the scorer's table.
Argos playing catch around the perimeter, looking for an opening. Maldonado with 6 seconds, now in the corner. Shot up, a floater. A floater is up by Talia Lee. And
that was an offensive foul.
Yeah.
Second foul on Lee.
Third foul on the Argos. And Peyton Hagee checks into the lineup. Sweeney will bring the ball down and set the Bulldog play. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left to play first quarter. Oh!
What a nice pass.
Was that Kiki Davis?
Yes.
My goodness, what's that colloquialism? Thread the needle? She did it.
And a good cut by Shaney Mack.
And the Bulldogs up their lead a bit, 12-7 now. Exactly 3 minutes left to play, and Shaney gets the free throw for the old-fashioned three-point play, and the Bulldogs lead 13-7. Maldonado for the Argos. Shot clock down to 6 seconds. Shot is up and no good. And cleaned up by Shaney Mack. Here come the Bulldogs on the attack. Shaney Mack puts up the three. No good. Hard off the glass. Rebound. Oh, well, it was to the Argos, but given right back to the Bulldogs. Isabel Lundstold, and then out to Peyton Hagee. She missed the three, and here come the Argos again. There was a lot of action in 10 seconds. Maldonado, would you call that a floater or a layup or what?
The layup.
She used the square right behind the hoop. Senior from Sunnyside, Washington. Sweeney works her way in, and she's double teamed. Kiki Davis, little 10-footer, is good. And it's back to a 6-point Bulldog lead, 15-9, 1:26 remaining first quarter. Shot up and no good. Oh!
And that time, if it's it'll go to the Bulldogs. And we got some subs coming in. Lots of subs. Eliana Ramirez in for Providence. And Carter back in for the Bulldogs. And Kyla Momberg back in for the Bulldogs, excuse me.
Kiki Davis at the high post off to Hagee. Hagee just inside the three-point line is no good. And rebound controlled by the Argos, Salivia. Under a minute left to play in the first quarter. Maldonado trying to find an opening. Shot clock down to 5 seconds. Reverse layup is up and no good. And it's going to go out of bounds at the buzzer. Nope.
Shot clock went off.
30 seconds left to play. That's enough time to put something together, isn't it?
Yep. Lots of time.
Jordan Sweeney has it for the Bulldogs. 20. Just the shot clock and game clock are about even.
Behind the back, got her open.
Oh, Kyla Momberg, beautiful move underneath, but couldn't convert. 6 seconds.
Oh.
Three-point attempt is up and no good. So after 1 quarter of basketball, Frontier Conference women's basketball, Montana Western leads the University of Providence 15-9. And we'll be back with the second quarter after this.
Montana Western, our flexible schedule and focus on learning through experience are just right for your world today. Experience One, where you take one course at a time for 18 days and then move on to your next course, is designed to work for you, whether you plan to come to campus, want to stay close to home, or if you need to earn your degree while working or raising a family. And Montana Western is the most affordable university in Montana. Experience the difference, only at University of Montana Western.
Thank you. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium getting set for quarter number 2. Maddie Dixon will put the ball in play for the Argos right in front of us.
No three-pointers made in that first period. The Argos 0 for 6, the Bulldogs 0 for 3.
Bulldogs open up the second quarter with a 6-point lead, 15-9. Low-scoring game.
Yeah.
Good double team by the Bulldog defense. Shani Mack lays it up and misses another one.
That is 4 or 5 layups. Now, they're not uncontested layups, but those are layups that players normally make. Oh.
Maddie Dixon with the ball, and it has it knocked out of her hands. But I think Peyton Hagee got a bit of her head, too.
I think so. So that's Hagee's first and the first here in this period. So it's Alumni Day. We have a lot of Bulldogs back to watch the games. I see Dr. Glenn Johnson, Mark Bissell, and his father Bernie Bissell are here.
Shot clock violation on the Argos.
That's the second one.
So the Bulldogs, oh, look at Maddie Moy's got a little ding. Remember when she fell down?
Yeah.
So I didn't notice that for the tip, but she got a little Band-Aid on her chin.
I just wondered if did it split open again already today?
Well, our athletic trainers are pretty good. Better safe than sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Maddie Moy, turnaround jumper is good, little 5-footer. And the Bulldog lead is 8, 17-9. 8:33 left to play in the first half.
A little zone defense for the Dogs.
Did you like using a zone, or did it depend on who you were playing against?
Well, sometimes it's determined by your opponent, but I sometimes, if we came down and scored a basket, I wanted everybody to play man-to-man. If we didn't score, turn over something, we went back and played zone. Oh,
Shani
what
Mack.
a great
pass. Oh, to Maddie Moy. Beautiful. That's an ESPN highlight pass.
Jordan Sweeney's been on the sideline for quite a while, getting ready to come back in.
Well, she teaches in the daytime.
She's
student teaching now, so probably gives her a little chance for a break. 3-point up and no good by Dixon, and here come the Bulldogs. Hagee with the ball. Momberg back to Hagee. Hagee thinks about driving. Now she goes in and passes off to Nellie Momberg. And she is fouled as she goes to the basket.
And is that Maldonado?
No, I think that's
Pemberton.
Yeah.
Sweeney back in.
She's a junior. I bet she was coached by Mr. Jeff Graham.
Oh, yeah. And Cameron Cartwright also in.
Momberg makes the free throw.
Providence has been quiet. They still have 9 points.
And they get the second one. She gets the second one, so it's a 12-point lead. Bulldogs over the Argos, 21-9, 7:23 left to play.
Isabella Lund in for the Dogs.
Bulldogs double teaming the corner. Maldonado thinks about shooting, now back to the corner. Inside, and a foul committed.
3 seconds to go.
Carter will go to the free throw line.
That foul on Momberg, that's her second one.
Kyla Momberg, was it?
Kyla, yeah.
Moy and Lund double teaming in the corner almost caused a turnover. Argos playing catcher on the perimeter, trying to find some space in the Bulldog.
Oh, just tossed that one up.
And hoped, and it went in. That's the first Argo basket in a long time. 10-point Bulldog lead, 21-11. Layup is good by Kyla Momberg. 23-11 the score, back to a 12-point cushion for Montana Western. 6:15 left to play, first half.
Oh, and ball thrown away.
We talked about Providence beating Carroll on Saturday night. They did it convincingly, 63-40. Northern beat the Bulldogs in Havre, and Rocky beat the Ore Diggers. 77-37. I'm thinking Wes Keller has the Bulldogs or the Bears going. Shot up by Maddie Moy is no good. Here comes a mini fast break by the Argos, and
I believe that's Bulldog ball.
You're right, it is.
Maddie Moy reached in there, caused the tie-up.
Tonight around the Frontier, Rocky is at Northern and Carroll is at Montana Tech.
Carroll Montana Tech men's game ought to be something.
Yeah, the Carroll men got off to a slow start, but they've really turned it on lately. Shani Mack puts up the three, hard off the glass, no good. It almost controlled by Isabella Lund, who also runs into the barrier. Here come the Argos.
Man to man.
So that's switching up, going between zone and man-to-man.
Sometimes it causes just a little bit of a disruption on the part of the offense. They have to come down and figure out whether you're playing man-to-man or zone, and what are they going to play in their offense.
We've got, I think this is our first media timeout. And our score, Montana Western 23, University of Providence 11. Back with more second quarter action on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Located right here in Dillon, Montana, the Andrus Hotel is registered in the Historic Hotels of America. Whether you're staying for the weekend or the whole week, whether you're working or playing, the Andrus Hotel puts you in the midst of southwest Montana with spacious and refined accommodations. Kick your feet up and relax at the Andrus Hotel, a proud sponsor of Bulldog Athletics, located at 33 South Idaho Street. When looking for Bulldog gear, there's only one stop for you to make on campus, the Montana Western Bookstore. You'll find a great selection of Bulldog sweatshirts, t-shirts, and jackets in adult, young adult, and toddler, and even infant sizes. Keep your head in Bulldog style with caps, hats, and winter beanies. Decorate the game room Bulldog with Bulldog pennants, flags, and even a national championship banner from 2019. Everything dogs in one convenient location on the Montana Western campus. Stop by the bookstore on the south end of the campus in the Student Union building. The bookstore is open from Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
23-11 the score. Montana Western on top of Providence. 4:48 remaining in the first half.
And that foul was on Maddie Moy. That's her second one.
Dixon's free throw is up and good. She's a 75% free throw shooter, so she makes more than she misses.
Yeah, and the Argos were 100% from the free throw line in that first period.
She missed the second one, and the Bulldogs come away with the rebound. Almost stolen away, but Bulldogs control. Jordan Sweeney puts up her first three of the night, and it falls. 26-12 Bulldogs. 4:24 left to play first half.
Well, she's out there a long ways.
And she gets nothing but air.
The Bulldogs give up what should have been a good opportunity for a rebound.
Turnaround, fall away is no good by the Argos. Here come the Bulldogs on fast break. Mack.
Shani Mack.
Now inside is Kiki Davis. Now she comes back out, starts over again. And now Kayla Mack. Oh, what a pass from Kyla Mack to Kiki Davis. I think it even fooled Kiki a little bit. That was sneaky.
So the Argo is going to go back here. Kiana Salavea. She's a freshman forward from Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, Kiki Davis in and out. I talked to Shikey and I said, I know you're coaching for the other team. We need to bring you down and work with some of our kids on free throw shooting.
But see, the first mistake she makes is she moves too much.
Sweeney. So Kiki Davis misses the free throw. Shani Mack gets the rebound and passes to Jordan Sweeney, and she pops the three for a 29-12 Bulldog lead. And
Davis ties up Salavea, and it's Argo's ball.
I think Salavea was just saying, who is
Where'd
this?
Where'd she come from? Got to get down and as that post player comes to the low post, Kiki Davis will try to front her.
Ball thrown out of bounds by the Argos. I think somebody thought they were supposed to zig and they zagged. Sweeney brings things down for the Bulldogs, off to Nellie Momberg, who checked in for her sister Kyla. Sweeney up, little floater, no good. And ball out of bounds.
Shani Mack went up high.
What, you think she might have been a high jumper or something when she was in high school?
I think she played golf.
Oh. Well, you don't jump very high unless you make a hole in one. Fall away. Thought the rebound was taken away by Davis, but no. Argos control. Here come the Argos trailing 29-12. Oh, and stolen away this time by Nellie Momberg. Nice bounce pass to Kiki Davis.
And that was
Carter foul just to stop a layup.
Right.
Peyton Hagee coming back into the lineup, and Shani Mack will get a break.
Yeah, Shani competed in volleyball and golf, earning first-team All-Conference honors for 3 years in volleyball and first-team All-Conference honors 4 years in golf.
Wow.
Coach Cooper, you need to step out there and tell her to stop moving on the free throw line.
She's probably been shooting that way forever, though.
And this is the result. See, she just barely stops, and the ball's gone. she can't put her foot in the same spot all those times.
30-12 now. Bulldogs lead by 18, 2:40 left to play first half. Oh, nice little one, nice floater there. That was Elena Ramirez.
Eliana, I think.
Eliana?
I think.
I think you're right. Freshman from Spokane Valley, Washington.
Short.
Sweeney a little off balance, or no, that was Bomberg. Stolen. Oh, Sweeney.
Jordan Sweeney with a great pass, which did surprise Isabella Lund, but she tossed it up that left hand. This is just, for me, this is just a little bit of a surprise.
Oh, little lapse in the Bulldog defense in that one, and the Argos score a basket. 32-16. A minute 35 left to play in our first half. Oh.
Jump ball, that's still Bulldogs ball.
I think the ball it came off of Peyton Hagee's hands really strange. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Peyton Hagee drives and has the ball taken out of her hands by the Argos. Stop jumper at the free throw line by Carter. And the Argos on a mini 6-0 run. 32-18 now the score.
And there, a good fake by Davis. Gets Salavea up into the air and now have two shots.
Isabel Lund checks out. Shani Mack checks in. Only 4 team fouls on the Argos and 3 on the Bulldogs. Under a minute left to play in the first half. Kiki Davis puts up a 3. Kiki Davis with the 3, 35-18, 40 seconds left to play. And Shani Mack steals the ball, dribbles it all the way down, and scores. 37-18 Bulldogs.
And we're down to 22 seconds. She traveled.
So another Argo turnover. They've been plagued by turnovers today.
Coach cannot be too happy over there. That pass here, that long pass, the receiver didn't step to the ball.
So Sweeney brings it across the timeline. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Momberg with the 3. Momberg gets the 3. The Bulldogs have their biggest lead of the night, 40-18. So after one half of basketball, Montana Western leading the 13th ranked University of Providence Argos 40-18. We're going to take a little break and we'll come back with stats after this on the
thing that I look forward to seeing is just the smile on everyone's faces the day it's done. And that doesn't matter, football, track, anybody on this campus, anybody in this town, the smile on people's faces is going to impact everyone, and it's going to bring new faces to the community, and a lot of people are going to have something to be proud of. And I'm really excited to see the smile on everyone's faces, including myself, my family, everyone that's been with me for my journey. I'm really excited for everyone to get to see this new built stadium that Bulldogs for generations are going to get to play on.
Montana Western, our flexible schedule and focus on learning through experience are just right for your world today. Experience One, where you take one course at a time for 18 days and then move on to your next course, is designed to work for you, whether you plan to come to campus, want to stay close to home, or if you need to earn your degree while working or raising a family. And Montana Western is the most affordable university in Montana. Experience the difference, only at University of Montana Western.
Well, we're back here on the campus of the University of Montana Western here at the Stroud Gymnasium, where the women basketball, the Bulldogs are leading 40-18 over the University of Providence. Providence having a little tough time with the turnovers. They have 15 turnovers. They were 7 of 23 from the field, shooting 30%, but they were 0 for 9 from the three-point line, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Maddie Dixon. She had 5, 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. And then Monique Carter and Ashley Maldonado had 4 points apiece, and Kiana Salaba had 3 points. For the Bulldogs, they were led in scoring by Jordan Sweeney. She was 4 of 7 from the field and 2 for 3 from the three-point line. The Bulldogs were 15 of 29, shooting 52% from the field. They were 4 for 9, all in the second period for 44% from the three-point line. and they were 6 out of 11 for just 55% from the free throw line. Maddie Moy had 8 points. Shani Mack and Janelle Momberg had 5 apiece. Kiki Davis came off the bench. She was 3 for 3 from the field, 1 for 1 from the three-point line for 8 points, and she gave the Bulldogs a great lift. The Bulldogs have been out-rebounded just by 1, 17-16. 3 offensive rebounds for the Argos, 2 for the Bulldogs. 3 assists for Jordan Sweeney. That leads the team. They have 8 overall. Just 2 assists for the Argos. 1 steal for the Argos, and that was done by Kobe Pemberton. And then 6 steals for the Bulldogs. 2 block shots for the Bulldogs, none for Providence. 8 personal fouls for Providence, 4 for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs actually outscored Providence 25-9 here in the second period. They led 15-9 going into the second period for a 40-18 lead. Western has 18 points in the paints, and that has been good. And they have 17 points off Providence turnovers. The largest lead is right now. It's a 22-point lead, and that came up with just 5 seconds left to go in the half. The largest lead by Providence was 2, and that was Brighton Lurdley. They scored first. So, again, at 7:25 to go here in the halftime, it is 40-18. Montana Western leads the Providence women, and we're going to take a break until
Okay. We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium getting ready for half number 2 of basketball. By the way, t-shirts out there, Mike, with all proceeds going to J.C. Isaacson's family. Providence was wearing them in warm-up, and some of the Western girls still have them on. As we begin the second half, it's Montana Western 40 and the University of Providence 18. We were noticing that Providence unusually not playing air-free basketball. They're usually pretty clean with the basketball, but they committed 15 first-half turnovers. And was Western, Mike, the only between the two that made a three?
Yes, Providence 0 for 9 from the three-point line. The Bulldogs went 4 for 9.
Maddie Dixon will put the ball in play for the Argos. Just underway, third quarter. Yep. And a traveling is called on Carter. That's 16 turnovers. Yikes. Here comes Jordan Sweeney. Off to Shani Mack. To Moy.
Man to man.
Back to Mack, thinks about a three, now comes back. Now Kyla Momberg goes inside, works her way up, and it doesn't fall. She's had some nice moves to the basket, just having a hard time finishing. 9:27 left in the third.
I believe both teams started the same way they started the ball game. And we're going to have a official timeout. Yeah, she's got a little blood on her chin, I think. So that Ashley Maldonado went to the sideline.
Oh, I see. And who says basketball is not a physical game? 6 seconds on the shot clock. Three up and no good. Jordan Sweeney, well, she kind of tipped it to Maddie Moy.
Yeah, she blocked out.
Yep. Sweeney has it again at the free throw line. Now back to Mack. Mack a couple of dribbles in, trying to work her way in. Turnaround floater is good.
Mack for two.
Mack scores two. The Bulldogs lead 42-18. 8:37 left to play third quarter.
There is the first three-pointer for the Argonauts. Pemberton out of Belt, Montana.
I wonder if Graham taught her how to shoot like that.
Graham was a pretty good shooter, wasn't he?
He was.
Well,
both.
Oh, that was kind of a sloppy pass, and good defense by
Bulldog turnover. 42-20 the score. Bulldogs lead the Argos. Here comes another three up. This one also good. So the Argos have found the range after missing a bunch in the first half.
Ramirez
hits the three, and it's 42-23. You can get back into a ball game in a hurry.
Yeah, Salavea with a over the back.
And that's three, isn't it?
Just two, I think. Yep. And we're getting a little hold there, huh?
Yeah.
Monique Carter.
Get the ball, Mike. It's rolling right in front of you.
Didn't have my hands up, huh?
Rolled right by you. Of course, we have a desk in front of us. It's kind of hard to reach out the court. So second personal on Carter, and the second team foul on the Argos as Sweeney works her way in, lays it up, doesn't get anything. Rebound to the Argos. Here they come. They're on a mini 6-0 run. Shot is up and no good, but a foul to...
What was that? Momberg, Nelly.
With her first personal foul and first team foul. Carter goes to the line, shooting 72% from the free throw line. Puyallup, Washington is her hometown. Emerald Ridge High School. What do you think Emerald Ridge mascot is?
Leprechauns. I don't know.
She gets 1 out of 2, and it's 42-24 Bulldogs. Bulldogs need to score. They've been on a mini drought.
Yeah, they've given up 6 straight, and she traveled.
She agreed. She didn't argue. She shook her head yes. Good defense. Forced that turnover. Good Argo defense. 42-24. Argo seeing if they can add more to their mini 6-0 run.
Oh. Got to block out. People are going to get tired of hearing me say that.
Well, I think they must have listened because they're doing a better job today than they have in a long time.
Oh.
Dixon moving to the basket. I'd like to see the instant replay on that one because it looked like she was tied up by 2 different players, but the official did not agree and called the 2-shot foul for Maddie Dixon. And she misses the free throw.
And that was Nellie Momberg's 2nd foul.
She makes the 2nd one, and the lead trimmed 42-25, so a 7-0 Argo run. Maddie Moy with the 10-footer that falls. And that breaks a mini scoring drought for the Bulldogs. They lead 44-25. 6:05 remaining, 3rd quarter. Nice pass.
Oh, she missed.
Ooh.
And that
Maddie Moy hit the ground hard.
And it will stay here at this end.
Well, the officials are talking about it.
He didn't call it a jump ball. Kiki Davis in for Moy.
Yeah, Maddie's probably a little sore after that tumble. He's going to walk straight to Zach McCarthy, the Montana Western Athletic Training Staff.
Oh, that pass is just too hard.
Nice fast break by the Bulldogs, but they back off, and Shani Mack will put up the 3, and hard off the glass. No good. Here comes the Argos.
Help. Oh, offensive foul. Popped her with that elbow.
That was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
That wasn't, there was nothing subtle about that one.
That might be her 3rd foul. Yeah, and Coach Himmelberg is going to have to bring her out.
And he doesn't agree. (44-25) the score. Bulldogs lead the Argos. 5:12 left to play, 3rd quarter. Kiki Davis with the ball. She takes the drive in, and the layup. I guess the layup worked for her. The little layup work she was doing. Kiki Davis gives the Bulldogs a 21-point lead, 46-25. And another Argo turnover.
That ball just got away from her. She was open.
Nellie Momberg misses a 3. Argos control, and quickly down court comes Providence. Nice passing. Almost stolen away by the Bulldogs. Maldonado with the 3, no good. Maddie Dixon, nope.
Yeah.
Either a foul or
I think she traveled.
or stepped on the baseline.
And I think we're going to have a timeout.
So we've got our media timeout on the Bulldog Sports Network. 4:23 left in the third quarter. Bulldogs lead 46-25.
The Frontier Conference would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for their continued support: Cooper Tire, D.A. Davidson, Irk Hotels, McDonald's, Northwestern Energy, Pepsi, and U.S. Bank. Fans, be sure to check out Big Time Sportswear and Design right here in Dillon. Big Time has hats, shirts, sweatshirts, and athletic gear you can all wear. Big Time can make signs and posters, create embroidery and vinyl, all to help you show your support for your favorite teams. Big Time is located at 20 East Glendale Street in Dillon. Big Time Sportswear and Design, a proud sponsor of Montana Western Athletics. And I'm sure he is in attendance here tonight. So the game changes a little bit with Salavera on the bench, and I'm guessing he might keep her on the bench for the entire third quarter.
Bring her so she's just got
got one period for her and with 2 fouls to give.
We want to thank our Bulldog cheerleaders, Carson Bain, Chloe Barron, Clay Blankenship, Stephanie Bomber, Mia Britton, Callista Faherty, Riley Himmo, J.C. Dolan, Haley Lewis, Taylor Lopes, Alexis Lopes, Allison McCommon, Eric Melling, Virginia Pelicki, Riley Richards, Shyler Ross, Allison Sprague, and Elizabeth White.
Oh, from the deep corner, Nellie Bomberg.
And the Bulldogs' lead is 49-25, under 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Argos trying to find an answer to this Bulldog defense, which has been very, very stingy. 3-point basket attempt is up, high in the air, and Kiki Davis picks up the clutter, and she's quickly down court. She does the move to the basket, and it doesn't fall. Battle for it. Who's got it? It went off the fingers of Kyla Momberg.
I thought that went off the foot.
That was some nice defense by Kiki Davis. Maldonado will set things up for the Argos, and now she's driving against Isabella Lund, and she scores.
And she's carrying the ball a little bit. That ball comes up and it hesitates. She rolls the ball over. I guess they let them control the ball like that now.
Well, you pointed that out last year, too. 49-27 the score, approaching the 3-minute mark of the third quarter, as Nellie Momberg puts up another three. This one doesn't fall, and Maldonado of the Argos controls. She's quickly down court. She's going to take another drive to the basket, and she's going to draw the foul. I think I see the strategy. They're going to let her work the basket, draw the fouls, or make the layup, or both.
And that's Isabella Lund's first foul. And that looks like Monique Carter coming back in. Tempered to the bench, and Hagee for the Bulldogs, which means Shani Mack goes to the bench.
Did I tell you that Peyton doesn't like to put cheese on her hamburgers? Free throw is good by Maldonado.
And for the first time in this session, the Montana National Guard's Youth Challenge cadets have come into the gymnasium.
Maldonado gets both free throws. The lead is 20, 49-29 Bulldogs. 2:45 left to play first half.
Yeah, go to the basket, go to the basket. Oh. And that's foul. Knocked Jordan Sweeney clear to the wall.
She got that good tuck and roll, though.
I think that's Maddie Dixon's second foul.
Fourth team foul on the Argos. One more, and the Bulldogs will shoot two every time they go to the line for the remainder of the third quarter. Sweeney makes the first. Jordan Sweeney, the leading scorer of the Frontier Conference, averaging 19 points a game, and she's also the leading Santa Claus. She leads the conference in assists, too. 51-29. Bulldogs continue to lead the Argos with 2:20 left to play in the third quarter.
Good ball handling by Maldonado. And Kiki Davis stepped out, didn't quite take the charge.
Cameron Cartwright will go to the free throw line, and now the Bulldogs with 4 team fouls.
I thought that was her second, but they just list her for 1.
Cartwright misses the first one. Gets the second one. That's about her average, 59% average. She needs to talk to Scheike on the men's team. Scheike Smalls for a little free throw help.
Scheike was so deliberate, so...
Oh, Momberg tried to get it into Kiki Davis. Didn't work, and here comes the Argos on a fast break. Oh, and Maldonado put the elbow out, but Sweeney got called. So now Maldonado will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair as the Bulldogs have committed their 5th team foul. She doesn't miss.
Well, way to put the jinx on her.
Sorry. Well, she hadn't missed yet. She's an 83% shooter.
Oh. Coach Himmelberg is going to put back.
Oh, she misses them both.
Salavea is going to come in along with Shaney Mack for the Bulldogs.
1:30 left to play, third quarter. Bulldogs lead 51-30. Hagee, top of the key, takes a drive in, back out to Sweeney. Sweeney will drive in now to Hagee, who's open for the 3. High off the glass, no good.
Lund with the reach, I believe.
Oh, the official just was throwing the ball to his other official partner underneath the basket and it hit Maddie Dixon in the back because she was walking. So Maldonado back to the free throw line. She's a 5'7" graduate student guard. And she makes that free throw.
You're going to wait. Yeah, they're not supposed to shoot until all 3 officials are paying attention to the game, and the official was still over working with the guys at the scorer's table.
Ava Belic is getting set to come into the Montana Western lineup.
Ooh, the official getting a little testy with the dog pound.
What dog pound there is.
Yeah.
Maldonado gets both free throws, and it's 51-32 Bulldogs. 1:22 left to play in the third quarter. Sweeney with the ball for Montana Western. To Mack, back to Sweeney. Sweeney sees the lane, stops at the free throw line, shoots and misses, and rebound controlled by Carter of the Argos. Argos quickly down court. Tries to move in, but Bulldog defense stops her.
Oh, that one.
Lee with the...
Oh, she's too far underneath the basket.
And running the other direction, here comes Maldonado. Jordan Sweeney steps in on defense. Now Kiki Davis. Argos on the attack. 3-point attempt is up and no good. It's an air ball and ball out of bounds off of the Argos.
Yes.
30 seconds left to play. You were technical, 30.5, but under 30 seconds left to play in this first half. Bulldogs leading 51-32.
I'm going to go right at Salavea. She's got 3 fouls. She's looking at the clock, hoping this quarter gets over.
7 seconds. Sweeney goes to the basket. Fall away jumper is no good. 1 second, and that's it. So after 3 quarters of play, we have Montana Western 51, University of Providence 32. We'll be back with quarter number 4.
Be a
Back beginning the 4th quarter, Carter will put the ball in play for the Argos. Argos trailing by 19.
little change up on defense. The Dogs went to a little bit of a matchup zone.
Jump ball, possession arrow to the Bulldogs.
Nellie Momberg just simply took that out of her hands.
Maddie Moy is back in the lineup, so it looks like we have the original starting 5 for the Bulldogs.
And a bigger bandage yet on her chin. Argos picked up the defense. Timeout. Yeah.
Brett Cooper called timeout from the sidelines, so I'm sure it'll be a quickie. 51-30. Oh, nope. They're going to call it a media timeout. So Montana Western 51, University of Providence 32. Back with more 4th quarter action on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for your children or your grandchildren's college education, or just trying to protect the financial future of those you care for the most, you can work with Dennis Scherg at Edward Jones. He can help you develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Visit Dennis at the Edward Jones office located at 134 South Montana Street here in Dillon. We all have different checking styles and financial goals, and the Bank of Commerce offers 5 different styles of personal checking accounts. Each has features and options specific to your needs. Do you own a business? Well, if so, you don't need to maintain a large balance just because you're a business owner. At the Bank of Commerce, all accounts are treated the same, with accuracy, with great care, and the utmost privacy. The Bank of Commerce, located at 110 South Idaho Street here in Dillon.
We're back at the Stroud Gymnasium. Bulldogs were actually out on the floor for maybe a full 30 seconds before the Argos came out. Bulldogs with the ball and a 19-point lead, 51-32.
See, Britt called some kind of a special play because the time was running out, so she called a play in that timeout, and it just backed toward an over-aggressive defender.
And with it, nice 3 from Pimperton.
That looked very nice.
Yeah, and it wasn't exactly a short 3 either. 53-35 Bulldogs, 18-point lead.
again, I believe the Argos have jacked up their defense a little bit.
Sweeney had it now. She thinks about a three, doesn't take it.
And Nellie Momberg, and she even had a kind of funny, pained look on her face as she went back to play defense.
Well, I think her sister reminded her that was pure luck.
Oh, another three-pointer. That's Pemberton again.
So Pemberton keeping the Argos a little respectability now. They were kind of frustrated with the Bulldogs defense, but 2 straight threes.
Yeah, that pass a little late. And we've got a blocking foul there, I believe, on number 2, Carter. That's her 3rd foul.
And a non-shooting foul, so the Bulldogs put the ball in play underneath their own basket. Sweeney has it now. She's got a little turnaround shot that falls. So 57-38 the score now. Bulldogs lead with 7:35 left to play.
I might put somebody on Pemberton,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
She took a step.
No, they called that on Monique Carter, an offensive foul on that pick. And that's number 4 on the freshman guard from Puyallup, Washington.
And Caitlin Heidemann from Hermiston, Oregon checks into the lineup for the first time. Sophomore, Hermiston High School.
I've been to Hermiston.
I think I've been through it.
Oh, Jordan Sweeney faked everybody out.
Ball tipped out of bounds by an Argo, so the Bulldogs will have the ball in play. Now they put the shot clock back to 20, right? Or 22? How long?
20. So Sweeney sitting down, Hagee in. You think Hagee is the heir apparent to the point guard for next year?
I would guess so. Shani Mack, nice drive to the basket. 59-38, and Pemberton misses a three.
Oh, but
and Maddie Dixon high in the air over everybody, clears for the Argos.
Oh, Moy with the rebound knocked out of her hands there.
Well, almost knocked her head off too. So Pemberton is human after all. 59-38 Bulldogs, 6:30 left to play.
Oh yes, nice fake.
Nellie Momberg, little bit of a height advantage there. Nellie at 5'9" and Heidemann with 5'5". And Nellie took advantage of it and scored.
Oh, Hagee leaned into that one.
Oh, the Bulldogs run. The Bulldogs run, and that was just fun to watch. Good defense by the Bulldogs.
Oh, she's going to do something again. Little sister love.
Yeah, Mack has it. Mack goes in. Tried to get it inside Des Moines. It got knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, and they're going to give the ball to the Argos.
I think it did go off of Maddie Moy's hand. Maddie Dixon is tired, and she gets the break.
And Lee in for the Argos.
63-38 Bulldogs, 5:22 left to play in our ball game.
Maldonado with a good drive.
Hagee breaks a little pressure.
Ooh. Max got a little bit of a
height advantage. And she lays it up and in.
at the shot clock buzzer.
Shani Mack with the basket, and the Bulldogs lead 65-40. 4:40 left to play. Isabella Lund getting set to come into the Bulldog lineup.
Oh, we're going to say she had her by the, that's Kyla Momberg. Is that number 3? It is.
And do we have a timeout? We have a timeout. Timeout on the floor, 4:28 left in our game. Montana Western leading the Argos of Providence 65-40. Back with more on the Bulldog Sports Network.
The University of Montana Western Foundation would like to take this opportunity to say thanks. Your contribution to education extends far beyond the classroom, and your philanthropic spirit will impact generations to come. It's incredible what individuals can achieve with the right inspiration and support, and that would not be possible without you. So thank you for making a difference in the lives of West Montana Western students. One more. Fans, before the next Bulldog football or sporting event, be sure to visit your neighborhood Safeway located at 570 North Montana Street for a convenient and friendly grocery experience. You can find all your game day needs at Safeway. Stop by and see why their service, convenience, and fresh offerings will make Safeway your favorite local supermarket.
We are back at the Stroud Gymnasium. And Mike, well, she's not out there now, but at one time we both had scholarship girls out there.
Yeah.
For the Bulldogs. Your scholarship recipient is Isabella Lund.
Oh, good. And that will be Moy's
Third. So stepping to the free throw line is Salieva.
And really, this is the first time she's gone to the basket.
And she makes a free throw.
Absolutely.
Good form. That's going to help her. Her average isn't that great, but it's going to get better after that one. She gets them both.
She's about a 58% shooter from the field.
Yeah.
Moy sits down. Davis comes out onto the court.
Some full court pressure put on. Light full court pressure. 4:12 left to play.
Oh. That one just got away from her. It's been a high scoring fourth quarter already.
65-42 Bulldogs lead, approaching the 4-minute mark. Maldonado driving in and knocked off the hands. Oh, the Bulldogs don't agree. They said it went off of her hands, but the officials say no, it went off of your hands. So the Argos putting the ball in play underneath their own basket. Maldonado, top of the key, almost stolen away, and a floater put up and no good. Kiki Davis with the defensive board for the Bulldogs. And here comes Montana Western leading 65-42. 3:40 left to play. Kyla Momberg to the basket and scores.
It went in, so that fouls on Colby Pemberton, her second. Cartwright coming in. Tell you, Pemberton did a great job for him out there.
Well, she sparked him a little bit with her threes.
Should talk and see if she knows where the huge city of Armington is.
I don't even know where it is.
It's right outside of Belt.
Oh.
I was the smartest kid in the 4th grade, Armington.
You were the only kid in the 4th grade.
Immaterial.
3-point shot. Oh, Cartwright.
That's a Lee.
Lee hits a three. 67-45, Bulldogs approaching the 3-minute mark of our ball game. Shani Mack, 3, no good. Rebound off to Maldonado. Here come the Argos on the fast break, but a little too fast. The ball was there before the players were. Maldonado puts up the 3, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by the Argos. So they've had a couple of shots at it. They're controlling the boards on the last couple of possessions. Oh, nice one. Nice from Salieva. Nice reverse layup, and it cuts the lead to 20. 2:13 left to play. Bulldogs lead 67-47.
Bellett's going to come back in for the Bulldogs.
Two minutes. Nellie Momberg to her sister Kyla. Back to Nellie. Nellie with a 15-footer, and it falls. Nellie Momberg.
That is 2 of the buzzer beaters there. Oh. And foul there.
I think it was a foul before the shot, wasn't it?
Going to give her the shot, though.
So Ramirez will go to the free throw line.
And Momberg, that is her 4th. Kyla is going to take a seat. And as I said, Belich is coming in. And now Marley Spencer from Idaho Falls. She is a 5'9" freshman. This is about the time. Well, no, we're not far enough ahead to have me play back in the days.
Yeah.
But when I went in, I always went in very excited because I'm replacing a kid who has done a great job, probably a senior.
And you're trying to
impress somebody. Oh, look at Spencer right in there. Oh, went off her foot.
So here come the Argos. Maldonado leading the way. 1:20 left to play in our ball game. Big 69-50 hole they need to crawl out of, and not a heck of a lot of time to do it in. Another 3 attempt is up. And Belich controls for the Bulldogs. She'll bring it down. She'll stop and shoot. Oh, and not enough on that one.
Oh, when we're going to have a foul, I believe.
Not called on Lund.
Yeah, I think Isabella Lund on the arm there. Her 3rd.
So Ramirez will put the ball in play. 1 minute.
And
1 minute left to play.
And Haley Pike from Blaine, Washington. She is in for the Bulldogs, and I found Blaine on the map.
Where is it?
It's as close to the Canadian border as you can get.
Kiki Davis commits a foul. Doesn't agree with the official, but she loses all arguments with the official.
Maldonado goes to the free throw line here.
She's a good one. Oh, she missed another one.
You have jinxed her twice now.
No, there's no such thing as the Sports Illustrated or announcer jinx. She gets the second one, and it's 69-51 Bulldogs, 49 seconds.
Shayna Gardapi in for she is from Great Falls. And there's Carrie Taylor from Opheim, Montana. Opheim probably has 75 people in it. Since the Air Force Base in Glasgow shut down and then the radar station at Opheim shut down, there's just not much left. But Steve Keller coached basketball there.
Keller coached there for a long time.
3 state championships for the Lady Vikings.
28 seconds left. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Belich, oh, she put it up, but it almost fell. Battle for the rebound. Who's got it? Finally, the Argos. Cartwright clears away. Bulldogs have picked up another win. unless they come up with a 18-point play.
Is that?
I think that was Marley Spencer. Yeah, she got it in the scorebook, but not the way you want to get in the scorebook. Misses the first one.
Well, if things pan out, the Argos will fall to 5-3 in the conference and 14-7 overall. The Bulldogs will even things up at 4-4 in the conference and go 12-9.
And a big win over a nationally ranked team.
Yes.
So final score, Montana Western 69, University of Providence 52. We'll be back with some halftime stats, and we'll do it after this.
The thing that I look forward to seeing is just the smile on everyone's faces the day it's done, and that doesn't matter, football, track, anybody on this campus, anybody in this town, the smile on people's faces is going to impact everyone, and it's going to bring new faces to the community, and a lot of people are going to have something to be proud of, and I'm really excited to see the smile on everyone's faces, including myself, my family, everyone that's been with me for my journey. I'm really excited for everyone to get to see this new built stadium that Bulldogs for generations are going to get to play on.